So this little bit of my walk today, I want to talk about boundaries. These clear boundaries separating one place from another, which are sometimes broken. Boundaries can be broken by trust. They can be broken by somebody not respecting them, or even by us forgetting to keep them. And it's not always a boundary of keeping somebody else out, but keeping us in check with who we are, and being able to say, this is what I will do and this is what I won't do in life, or in a situation, or in a relationship. And in my life, I got to a point where I needed to make a very clear boundary. Dr. Henry Cloud is a Christian psychologist, and he has a book on boundaries that was very helpful. I can also recommend his book, Necessary Endings. And this boundary I made, hoping that it would restore the relationship. It actually didn't restore the relationship, and so it was a very, very difficult time of rebuilding my life. But I realized that there was this hole in the relationship, that if it didn't take both of us to repair and build, it would not be strengthened. And the boundary was quite a drastic one I made, and lockdown happened soon after. And then the comeback was that although my desire was to keep the relationship, it actually got to a point where the other person said, actually, I want out for my well-being. And in the long run, boundaries can really affect our well-being. I'm going to walk a little bit further, but just wanted to say, boundaries can affect how we flourish in life. Because if we just allow anything to happen and any words to be spoken over us, or we don't, have a yes and a no and a definite, we can become doormats, but also we can change a lot of how God uses us as well, effectively. If we have boundaries that say, no, that's my rest time, or no, not yet, or no, can it wait, instead of saying yes to everything, we can be much more effective, obviously guided by the Holy Spirit, but we often afraid to say no. And I remember when I was young, there was an acronym, JOY, which said Jesus first, others second, yourself last. It's not always the case, because I think when we put Jesus first, we need to also respect our bodies as his temple, and have very clear boundaries as well on times for looking after our body with fitness, with time alone with the Lord, so that we can then be able to give. So I hope this is helpful for some of you today. Remember to keep those boundaries. Don't feel guilty.